Everybody, it's Christy back with another video, and today we are going to talk about Inktober. So I talked about World Watercolor Month and I gave it a good shot, but this year with going back to school and having 2 classes this July, I just ran out of time. My year got so crazy and I did not end up being able to get it finished. So, I'm going to go through at the end and show you what I did do for World Watercolor Month because I just wanted to at least show you how far I did get. I am really happy with some of the pieces I was able to create during that time, but I'm going to try something a little bit less pressure-filled for Inktober this year. First of all, last year I was crazy and I did Linktober, Inktober, Doomtober, tried to do them all. Ended up getting pretty far, but didn't end up finishing. 2 years ago, I did something that I was able to finish, and I'm really proud that I finished it. And that was just doing 10-minute sketch and wash watercolors that I was able to kind of work on drawing and focus a little bit more on not getting lost in details. So I'm going to up that this year, and I'm going to do something a little bit in between. I'm going to go back to my Stillman and Burn sketchbook. This is one I have in the works. And Lindsay Wyrick, if you haven't been following her sketchbook floozy challenge, this is kind of part of that. I'm not starting a new sketchbook for Inktober this year. I've got too many going. I am a sketchbook floozy just like Lindsay, and I need to finish something. So I'm going to go in this one and we're going to work in Inktober in this sketchbook. We're going to start on a page. I don't know. We'll start it inside here somewhere. But I like it because it is a little bit bigger. I can do 2 pieces on one page, 4 on the whole spread. So I really like that, and I think that it'll work well for me. Because this is Inktober, I'm going to use my Derwent Inktense pan paints, and I'll use my pencils too. So I'm going to just use my Inktense products. They are ink in a pan, and I think that'll be really fun. My pen of choice is always my Tombow Fudenosuke, and I like the hard-tipped one, so this is a brand new one. We're going to bring that in. And then I know it's cheating a little bit, but you know I love metallics, and so this little Yuli palette will travel with me nicely wherever I'm sitting, whether it's here at the desk, or it's downstairs watching TV, or it's outside when it's nice out. We will be able to take all of this in one sitting. And then, of course, tape. I'm not going to restrict myself to specific types of brushes. We're just going to have fun and do it. So that's the first thing, is my supplies. Now, what am I going to do each day? So my goal is going to be to use either Inktober or Doomtober. I'm not doing anything for Linktober. Sorry, Zelda fans. I'm just not this year. Maybe I'll talk about why later, but I was a little bit discouraged by the team last year. I don't know. It felt different last year. I didn't particularly care for it. I was having more fun with the other prompts, and there's Scrawltober, there's Drawtober. So there's a lot of prompt lists to choose from. I'll probably look at them all and pick the thing I like that day and do that, because I think that's the best thing to do, is to kind of, do what inspires. So that's going to be my plan. And then I am going to give myself a minimum of 20 minutes, but a maximum of 30 minutes. So I want to try to create something that's in that 20 to 30 minute window. So that means not super complicated, but a little more detail than that first year when I did 10 minutes or less. I am going to have the same rule where I'm allowed to either use a heat gun to dry, or I can kind of set a timer and let something dry and pause it and come back to it. I'm going to allow myself that, but total working time, 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. And we'll see how that goes. If I end up needing to adjust it, I'll come back on and I will let you guys know that. But that is what I am thinking about for Inktober this year. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a short video explaining that. And maybe I will sit here and kind of do a 20 to 30 minute piece to show you kind of what I'm thinking. I'll find a prompt list and I'll do something. Before I do that, I am going to show you my World Watercolor Month book and how far I got in it and what I ended up doing. Okay, so this drawing went all sorts of wrong today, but overall it illustrated what I'm kind of going to do for Linktober, and it gave me some good notes and feedback to like think about and work on. So first of all, I just wanted to sketch a little hot air balloon. I thought that would be a fun I looked at some prompt lists and this was one of the prompts. Should write that down here. So I kind of just went from what I had in my mind. I didn't look at a sketch or anything. And then after the fact, I kind of added details as I went. The main thing that I messed up here was the pattern itself. Like at some point during the green, I just went wrong and then it was wrong. So I could either live with it or I could restart, and I didn't want to restart. So I think that for the purpose of like an inky sketch, it was a lot of fun. It was fine. I definitely had being within 30 minutes is a challenge because 10 minutes, you want to go as fast as possible. You're not even doing an under sketch. But like with 30 minutes, I thought, okay, so I set my timer here. By the way, I will link this timer in the, oh, it is doing something weird. I will link it below, but I absolutely love this thing. It goes all the way up and down like this, and you can just put it on, and then it's got a nice little button. It goes off and makes noise, and apparently mine has something on it right there. But anyway, I just absolutely love how it works. And I got it on Amazon. I got two of them because my daughter uses one. Maybe the battery needs changed, but anyhow, it is a great little timer if you are looking for something to use to time yourself for any number of reasons. We like to use timers all the time here to keep ourselves on track. It's definitely something I do. I think this setup is going to work. I really like working with the Inktense pan paints. They're super vibrant. I seem to use these 3 colors all the time, but the Yuli paints go really well with these pan paints in terms of color choices. Let me find my swatch here to show you that, because you can see the Yuli colors pretty well here. The Inktense are a little bit harder, but if you take a look here, I think it's going to match up really nicely in terms of what I have to go with what's there. So just take a look at that. I think we will definitely be able to match almost everything. And then if we want some, silver or gold, we have it too. So I'm really happy with that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for Inktober. I hope you enjoyed this tiny little paint and sketch a hot air balloon with me. I hope it was fun for you and you enjoyed watching it. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I just thought it would be fun for you to know what my setup is planning to be for Inktober. So we are going to start over here. I'll probably separate my pages to do 2 a day. So I'm thinking that I'll do 15 pages total. Maybe I will do more or less, just depending on what we end up having space for or doing. But I just wanted to give you my general ideas and setup plans. Do you guys have plans to do Inktober this year? And if you do, what supplies are you using? I will link everything here in the comments below so that if you want any of the supplies I'm using, you can check them out. And otherwise, I can't wait to hear what you guys are up to for Inktober this year. And that's going to be it for me today. I hope that this inspires you to try Inktober this year, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.